Good morning again. Welcome to Access Middle East. Dan Murphy with you here in Dubai. Straight to your top stories this hour. Oil spikes after President Trump announced sanctions on top Russian oil companies. It's the first direct action on Moscow in his second term in a bid to end the war in Ukraine.
Hopefully he'll become reasonable, and hopefully Zelensky will be reasonable. You know, it takes two to tango, as they say, and we're going to find out.
And across the Atlantic, the EU also approving its 19th package of sanctions on Russia, targeting LNG imports, as European leaders prepare to welcome Ukraine's leader, Volodymyr Zelensky, in Brussels today. And President Trump continues to tout a potential deal in China, even as his administration also weighs software export curbs. Great to have you with us today. Let's kick it off with a light look at what's moving with oil, because we're seeing big swings in the crude patch this morning. Oil up nearly 3% earlier today after a major development in US President Donald Trump's push to end the Russia-Ukraine war. The Treasury imposing sanctions on two Russian oil majors, Lukoil and Rosneft, in a bid to choke off Putin's war funding. It comes just days after President Trump cancelled his meetup with President Putin. This is also the first time the Trump administration is hitting Moscow directly with financial penalties over the war. The administration says more could follow to get Moscow to agree to a ceasefire.
They're massive sanctions on oil. The two biggest oil companies, among the biggest in the world, but they're Russian. They do a lot of oil. And hopefully it'll push, hopefully he'll become reasonable, and hopefully Zelensky will be reasonable. You know, it takes two to tango.